Hello, and welcome to our video on GitHubInclusifier, a prototype tool for finding and fixing non-inclusive language in GitHub repositories. Concern has been growing about various forms of bias and non-inclusive practices in software engineering. Related to this, there has been an increasing concern about non-inclusive language in software artifacts. Several guidelines and approaches exist to help developers address these concerns. However, the process of finding and fixing these occurrences in code and documentation and other software artifacts is challenging. A means of efficiently finding and fixing the occurrences of such language in software repositories could go a very long way in creating more welcoming and respectful virtual workplaces. To address this problem, we present GitHubInclusifier, a prototype tool designed to discourage the use of non-inclusive language in GitHub repositories, and also to provide its users with various means of rectifying such language usage with more inclusive alternatives, with the goal of helping to create welcoming and respectful virtual workspaces. GitHubInclusifier links to a GitHub repository and checks its artifacts, both code and non-code, for non-inclusive language usage, which can be reported to the repository as a GitHub issue and exported as a CSV file. Non-inclusive language reports can be viewed on a per-file basis, with code-specific reports available for source code files. Rewording suggestions can be generated using the user's choice of third-party large language model, and code refactoring for function, class, and variable names on a repository-wide basis can be done from a simple form with automated commit and pull request creation. Let's go through a live usage example now, using this repository, which just has a README file and some Python code. At the moment, no issues have been raised on the repository, and as we can see, there's only one branch. First, let's link GitHubInclusifier to the repository and request that the non-inclusive language is reported with a GitHub issue. Taking a look at the issue which was raised, we can see all of the non-inclusive language which was found in the repository. It's sorted by category, and we can see which algorithm found each term how many times in which file. Let's take a look at the language analysis for the README file. As we can see, the terms cripple, native, and black box have been found by the word boundary pattern matching algorithm, while the substring algorithm has found the term hang. Taking a closer look into the occurrence of the term cripple, we can see whereabouts in the file it was found. We can also use this Suggest Changes button to select a large language model of our choice to suggest a rewording of this non-inclusive language. Next, let's fix some non-inclusive code. GitHubInclusifier has identified that the repository contains Python code and has found a variable and a function with names that we could fix. There's also an alias which suggests that the clean terminate function was defined somewhere and imported somewhere else. Using the refactoring form, we can easily make the necessary changes. Let's rename this to exit signal, and we'll rename the function to clean exit. We'll add a commit message, add in some credentials, and let's confirm it. Following this link will take us to a pull request, which has been raised from a brand new branch. We can see a summary of all the changes that we wanted to make, one single commit with our commit message that we specified. And of course, we can check that all of the code changes are correct. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video and learned how GitHubInclusifier works and can see how it may be used to help address the problem of non-inclusive language in software artifacts, ultimately helping to create more welcoming and respectful virtual workspaces for everyone.